if you are planning to go to Australia and study there, then you should actually be very vigilant about how to go about it. Their GET test has been renamed. Australian government might ask you whilst you're actually filing your visa. This number is actually also affecting the employment opportunities which are available there in Australia. Hi guys, how would you actually feel that you put in a lot of efforts in your entire application process, get an offer letter from a university and are almost done with your entire process, but your visa gets rejected? Sounds bad, right? And very horrifying. So yes, if you aren't aware of this or not heard this news, I am here to update you that if you are planning to go to Australia and study there, then you should actually be very vigilant about how to go about it. Since from November 2023 till February 2024, Australian government has rejected 50,000 visa application. Yes, you heard it right. 50,000 of visa applications have been rejected by the Australian government worldwide. This is a very huge number and has created a history in itself. So this is something you really need to keep in mind whilst you're planning to do your graduation from Australia. The other update that is there is that their GET test has been renamed to GS, that is Genuine Student. Yes, whilst you are actually applying for your visa in Australia, you have to answer few of the questions which are there given on the screen. So these are the few questions which the Australian government might ask you whilst you are actually filing your visa. So you have to be very prepared with these questions as they are actually trying to see whether you are coming to study there as a genuine student or not. Now why all of these changes are occurring? This is all because there has been a household crisis in Australia. There are just 2.5 lakhs of houses in Australia and in and about 9 lakhs of immigrants. Can you see the gap between the numbers? Yes, it is actually there. Even if you're able to manage to get your visa and go there, where would you actually put up? There would be no place to stay. And if you talk about this number is actually also affecting the employment opportunities which are available there in Australia. So if you're actually considering Australia as an option, which is very renowned for its education system and very friendly with international students, you actually have to dig deep into these prospects and see whether and what and how you're actually going to cover up all these things up. If you are a student who is a genuine case and is actually looking to go to the university and study there and have plans on actually putting up back there and finding themselves a job, you'll have to start pre-planning it. You cannot be dependent upon just going from here and then searching for a job. You have to pre-plan your entire journey to study abroad in Australia in a way that you're able to secure a place to stay and a place to work there. So that is something which you as a student will have to take a sole responsibility of. If you have family members or relatives putting up in Australia, then it is great. But if you have no one and you are going on an individual basis, then you really have to see through these points in depth. Now, whilst you're applying for your visa, there is a bare minimum amount that you have to show in your account. That is of 20,500 Australian dollar, which is equivalent to 13.2 lakhs of India. I would recommend you that always keep it surplus. So keep somewhere or show somewhere around 14 lakhs in your bank account as a safer option, because your funds might also be one of the cases of your visa rejection. The second point is, whilst you're giving your visa interview, be very vigilant about the point that why and which particular university, which particular course, and why are you going to study that particular course, or why are you opting out for that university, and what are your future goals. Your 5 years of plan of action should be readily available with you to present it to the visa associates so that you can present your profile or file in a way that they are not able to reject it. So these are the two very mandatory points that you have to keep in mind whilst you're filing your visa. Because the acceptance rate has really gone down, the chances are that you might get your visa rejected too. And that would be problematic for you, as you'll have to change your destination to study in other country then. So if in case this is something that you are going to opt out in future, please go through these points really carefully. If you need more such updates about different universities, courses or countries, then click on the link in description below. Thank you.